Hey guys, Tap Dog here with Little Alchemist Helper. I don't know why I'm laughing, but I'm laughing today. This is the next video in our Discord suggestions video series that I'm doing. This has been a long time coming, but the next video in this series is the one that's all about the miscellaneous items that I really couldn't come up with a category for. As a reminder, thank you so much to Jark in our Discord for collecting all this for me, making my life a whole lot easier. But today we've got 9 ideas. Some of them are fleshed out, some of them are not, but just like I've done before, I'll read the idea to you, give my thoughts and feedback, and hopefully this will be a quick video for you guys, so I hope you enjoy. All right, the first idea we have is a Goblin Portal. This would be a new form of portal events where you would fight goblins rather than a single boss. Maybe at tier 30, you'd fight the Onyx Goblin. Tiers 26 through 29 is the Diamond, and before that is the Gold and Silver and Bronze. So you'd keep fighting the goblins, kind of like you do with the Heroics. So you'd start, maybe the first 5 or 10 bosses are the Bronze Goblin, and be really easy, maybe 1 or 2 shots to beat them. And then the next tier would be the Silver. You keep going through those, then you get to the Gold, then you get to the Diamond, then the last boss is the Onyx Goblin, and it'd be kind of like Heroics, where once you use a card, it's out of your deck, and so you kind of have to manage it well in order to get to the end. And obviously you'd keep your same amount of health and continue with the same amount of orbs between battles. So it's kind of a unique idea, and maybe I don't know what they would do for rewards. What my mind would be is whoever you either die on or win on, so if you you died in the bronze card, the bronze goblin, you would win a prize from the bronze pool. Silver, you'd win from the silver, gold from the gold, diamond from the diamond, and if you get to the Onyx Goblin and beat him, you would get a prize from the Onyx Goblin. It's a unique idea. My only concern with this would be you couldn't necessarily make this be a week-long event like Heroics. So if you're thinking, the Heroics week, you'd do it this way, and then the Goblin week, you do it this way, and you go back and forth between the two. I don't think that would work, because most people would probably be able to get all the way to the Onyx Goblin and beat him. If it's just this small amount, maybe they'd have to increase it. You fight the same battles 10 times in a row or something. But my concern would be you'd potentially have 10, or if it's 7 days in the week, you'd have 7 new gold combo cards every week, or even potentially diamond final form cards, or whatever you get from the Onyx Goblin. And I feel like that would be very, very overpowered. So you'd have to make sure you tweak it so that the rewards aren't as good as normal. But I really like this idea of a Goblin Portal. It just needs to be flushed out a little bit more so that it's not overpowered in terms of the rewards that you get. But yeah, good idea. Number 2. Server-wide limited time events involving double coins or maybe double XP for a weekend. Yeah, a lot of the games I play will do double experience weekends. One of the games I play a lot is RuneScape, and so 4 times a year they'll do a double experience weekend, and they've actually, over the years, improved it. It used to be literally just, if you play during this weekend, you can get double experience, but obviously that was frustrating for people who maybe had something already planned that weekend and they wouldn't be able to do it. So what they've now done is it's over the course of 2 weeks, and you have 48 hours that you can play during those 2 weeks to get double the amount of experience. But regardless, the idea, when they have that, the game is the busiest it ever is because people want to gain that experience. And RuneScape's very similar to Little Alchemist in the sense that they're both very grindy games that take a long time to be able to do, and they reward those who are patient and use a lot of time and effort on it. So I definitely think that could be a really good idea for double experience weekends or even double coin weekends. And maybe you get to choose, do you want to get double coins or do you want to get double experience? Probably go for the double coins at that point, but that's just me. yeah, so that's kind of a fun idea for limited time events rather than just the portal events. You have special weekends. So good suggestion. Number 3, achievements that give bonus rewards. Yeah, I think we talked about this in one of the videos before, but most of, if not all of the achievements right now in game, they give you a new avatar to be able to wear and use. But it would be nice if there were other options. Maybe there's some really difficult achievements to get. They could even add in that whole speedrun idea. So maybe it's beat the heroics, beat the first set of heroics in 10 minutes and you get a special prize. And the first time you do it, you get that prize. But yeah, I think it would be nice if they had special achievements that gave different rewards. Maybe it's a special gold combo card or special diamond final form card that you can only get if you to finish that achievement. So, but if to do that, you have to get 2 so you can actually fuse it. But looking at you, little android. All right, number 4, daily quests. It's ideas like win 1 arena battle against an elementalist or beat Otto 5 times. Yeah, so one of the games that I play, in order for you to level up, you have to beat certain challenges, and for that one, I think it's 20 or 30 challenges you beat to level up. And that usually takes a couple of days in order to do all those challenges. Might even take longer depending on what the challenges are. So I like that for the level ups, whereas in this game, it's all about the experience. You level your experience bar, you level up that way. But this idea of daily quests and you getting a reward is kind of nice for 2 reasons. One, it lets you play different ways that you haven't normally play. I know a lot of people on here will play the same exact boss every single day, or play the same exact arena type every single day. So it would be nice if they had these unique ideas to kind of get you to branch out. And maybe it's play an arena match as Lobotomizer. A lot of people don't use Lobotomizer. Might not have even used it, or even Lucky, something like that, and it'll say play around and win. And it has 2 side benefits, because if everyone has the same achievement that day, everyone's going to be using that Lucky account. So then you can see all sorts of people using a green account rather than the red or blue that we normally see in chat or in arena. So I like this idea of daily quests and daily rewards. Again, you just have to make sure it's balanced where the reward is not too overpowered. All right, number 5, lower chance of Onyx frags, but higher rate of Onyx Goblin appearing, or even just increase the amount of frags you get for winning one against one. Yeah, I know so many people get frustrated when they fight the Onyx Goblin and their reward is just a handful of Onyx fragments, and you have to wait 3 more months to see him again. So I definitely agree. If they're going to keep Onyx fragments as a boss drop for the Onyx Goblin King, they need to make him appear more often, and not every 110 or 120 days, but maybe it's every 2 months, like I said before. But yeah, if they increase the spawn rate of the Onyx Goblin, I think you have to keep the fragments on there. Otherwise, they could probably remove the fragments, but I don't know. That's just... or keep them on there always, not just for the Onyx booster. You get Onyx fragments each time you beat the Onyx Goblin. That would be the best. All right, number 5. Oh, I'm sorry, I just said that one. Number 6, Mega Bosses. It's a boss that you can battle multiple times in a day. Its HP saves between rounds. So maybe it starts with 1,000 HP, and you battle it for up to 7 days, and you get 3 battles a day. If you defeat it, you get a big reward. This is kind of an interesting idea. So you have a boss that has a lot of life to it, and I don't know if 3 times a day would make sense, because some of us could use our heroics account, and you'd be able to get that guy down using your heroics account, especially someone like Jokovic, who's got a bunch of final forms in there. He could do Master Healer, not have to worry about his health, and just keep using the high attacks there and eventually get the person down before their runs out of cards. So it would need a little bit of tweaking with how you do this, and maybe it's just you have to use only 30 cards, or not 30 cards, 35 cards in your deck, or under 40 cards or something to give you a little bit of a limit there. So that way you can't kill them in the first shot. But Yeah, I like this idea of a mega boss. Again, you'd have to figure out what the rewards are and how it works exactly, but this is kind of an interesting idea for a mega boss that pops onto your screen. All right, number 7, in-game friend system and a new form of logging in. Yeah, I think we've talked about both of these before. I definitely think the game's friend system right now is broken, obviously, and only half of us can use it. And for the iOS people who can actually use it, the way you add a new friend is by battling someone, just being randomly fight them at the same time. Then you guys become friends. Then you can see them when they're on. But it definitely needs to be fixed because that doesn't work well. And then yes, a new way to log in. That's one of my hopes for Monumental's first things is making it easier to transfer your account from device to device. It's basically next to impossible for Android, and on iOS side it's very difficult as well. All right, number 8, this says iOS player gem compensation. Not sure what that means, but if I can have some gems, sure, I'll take them. No, I'm sorry, I don't know what your suggestion here means, so I'm just going to move on to the last comment we have for the day. Number 9, energy refill tokens or arena rune refill tokens. So I'm guessing this would mean like a prize that can be won. I don't know if it'd be from story mode or from the actual arena rewards or heroic rewards, but I think both of those would be nice to have some type of a refill token. Maybe it's just a random refill token, and you can choose to use it for energy or for the arena or even for the heroics. And it would just be a one-size-fits-all refill token. If they did make it a one-size-fits-all, it would probably need to be a very low chance of getting it. But if they made them unique to the thing, so energy refill tokens, arena room refill tokens, and heroic refill tokens, you'd probably win them from their separate areas. So heroic ones you'd get from heroics, arena from arena, story mode from story mode. And then they could adjust the rates for them. So obviously the story mode one will probably be the higher of the bunch. I'd say arena would probably be the lowest of the bunch because that would really greatly fluctuate the arena if people are getting those all the time. And then finally you have the heroics one would probably be in the middle there. I could see that being useful, especially for someone like me where I could spend the 8 gems and actually do a lot better, but I don't want to spend them because I'm fine with taking my time to get my Onyx cards, but I could see a benefit for some people, and it might actually shake up the arena a little bit more. It'd get a lot more people capping out on the heroics, I should say. So it'd be an interesting idea, but yeah, I like this idea of refill tokens. We'd have to figure out the details more, but it is a good idea. All right, and I think that's all I have today for the miscellaneous ideas. So thank you guys once again for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I've got one more of these videos to do, and that's going to be on new content. I know I had a little bit of new content here, but this last one I want to talk about, it's going to take a little bit of time to go through all these ideas. So I wanted to have that as a separate video because there's not very many comments, but they're very fleshed out and they will have a lot of detail to them. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.